Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 8th, 2022. This is for Sagittarius, last shuffle coming up for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have planning and action and we have commitment. I think that you're in this energy of planning and taking action, but before you make this deal, agree to something, sign a contract, before you do any of that and solidify your plans, this looks like you're trying to gather as much information as possible first. And this may be to walk away. You are wanting, this is you trying to get out of situations, whatever this deal is or commitment you're making. And it doesn't have to be like an actual paper contract, although it does show something like that, right? This is you trying to get out of a deal. This is you're planning to get out of a deal, walk away from something, go solo on something. It doesn't have to be, they're showing it could be anything, really. And oh gosh. Because something is not right. There's something that is not right with this, right? You have Eight of Cups, Hermit, Six of Swords, Four of Cups for planning and action. This is your energy is all about getting out of Dodge. You are leaving something behind. You're getting out of here. Whatever it is, it just wasn't right. If anything, this commitment has caused you it's been, or this agreement, it could be even it could even be relationships. This could be anything, but it's like it goes counter and opposite to the your mental well-being, your mental welfare. It's like this dealing with this energy or this person. It is maybe that they're watching you now. It may be that you're being stalked in some way, but this is not good watching. This is watching to see how we can trip Sagittarius up. How can we trip Sagittarius up? And to be honest with you, even if that's not the case, the fact that you feel that way about it means that it needs to end and you need to get away from it. And that's something else too. They're showing that maybe you're thinking the worst about a situation, but even if you are thinking the worst about it, just the fact that it's there is time for you to get to a better place. You are not at peace, they show mentally. They're showing that you need a break. You need to get away from things, away from people. And you may be planning to do so. You may be planning to just ghost everything or everyone. You may be trying to dig deep to see what it is. What is it about me that allowed this in some way? Not that you did, right? But all these swords is a mental state of I'm needing to go back and see how the heck I got stuck in this in the first place. And emotionally, this is like I want to be able to be in a better mood. I'm not lighthearted at all like I usually am. I'm actually now getting quite complacent and bored. Life is becoming a black hole of like I feel like there's a void and that I'm not filling. So with Hermit, that's definitely I'm getting out of this situation. I need time to think about why I'm here in the first place. A true love with Three of Pentacles and the Magician. It's almost like this. You're making this commitment energy, right? I have to end this stuff, right? I have to get out of this because if I'm studying it and everything I see makes me feel like I'm stuck even more, then true love would say that this isn't the energy. The catalyst for getting away is that you only want to work with things that are supporting or contributing to you feeling like you're the magician that you are. So that would be if it makes you feel like something's missing or you're not good enough or you're not worthy or you don't deserve, then you're walking away because that means that you're committing to something that's breaking your spirit and not something that spirit is speaking to you about, that you've got to get to a better place in some way because you're supposed to be celebrating. You're supposed to be a lighthearted energy. That is you. But if something is tearing you down and it's not contributing to you feeling like the boss that you are, it's time to walk away. That's that true love. If you love yourself, you will only deal with that kind of energy in the first place because that's what you give. What you see in the mirror is what you give out. And what you're lately, it may be that you have been feeling like you're being betrayed. You feel like you're being watched only for someone to see, oh, okay, here comes Sagittarius. Let me put my foot out and trip him. And if that's the case, that's something that you should walk away from. Even if that's not their intention, that's the energy that's being put out. It's still not a good energy to have around you regardless, right? No, because the truth is energy matches energy. If someone's giving that off, that may be what they're doing, right? And if not, then that may be you being super paranoid. But I'm not seeing a paranoia. I'm seeing someone who's like, what the heck did I do to bring this around? Why am I in this in the first place? Dark thoughts, Ace of Pentacles and Two of Cups. There is an energy of holding back here because of maybe in the past you've been hurt before in love. And so this is an energy of I'm holding back. So a lot of this is not necessarily paranoia, but learned behavior of like, people have burned me. People have, because you have this Two of Cups energy. This is definitely like thinking the worst about a relationship, looking forward into the future, going, I have to hold back from this individual. I have to hold back from love right now because of what happened to me in the past, kind of thing. Not only that, let's see. You have been betrayed, hurt, heartbroken. You don't want to regret going in this direction and giving too much. There's an energy of regret, maybe feeling like maybe if I give too much, I'm going to be ashamed of myself later, right? Because I do have this feeling that there's something missing out of the situation. So you're really planning on taking some time away. I think Spirit wants you to give yourself some time to think things through, right? And to go a little bit deeper into why you feel unfulfilled. Okay. And they're talking about here, if something does not make you feel like, that's the key, right? If it makes you feel like you're on top of the world, then it's right for you. All right. It's like, or not even on top of the world, but it's like an encouraging energy. No, you do have what it takes. Yes, you are worthy. You deserve this. Those are the people to keep around. But if you're feeling like they're only saying it, like, there's things that someone may say or do that makes you feel like, But before you go into any agreement or go into a direction, they're wanting you to be very curious and observe first. Make sure that you are not only observing, but you're checking. There's a check and balance, right? The check and balance is, does this make me feel like capable? Does this feel like something that I can do where I'm not feeling like less than, like I don't, I'm not worthy of it or something. There's something about that here, and they're asking you to be observant because it seems as though you're being watched as well. But they want you to be the one to be more observant in this energy. I think it's important for you to get some time away. There's just something about that here of getting some time away. You could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You have Virgo here very strongly in Aries. So you could be dealing with those signs. That's what they're showing. I'm just looking to see because there's something nagging at me about this. But they're wanting you to see how you can fulfill yourself right now. Because it looks as though you may be very disappointed about some things or disappointed about certain people and why you may feel this way about certain people. They're asking you to distance yourself from them as well. And I think that's evident with this. Like the Hermit is like, you already know this. You're planning to dig deep to see how bad it is in a sense, but you need distance in order to see it. Sometimes you have to get away from the problem so you can actually see it from the outside looking in. When you're inside, it's hard to see. All you can do is assume the worst. And so they're like, get out of it so you can see it really clearly. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.